The Dominican Republic is by far one of the most racist places on the planet right now.
Are you sure about that?
No, yo no soy dominican, no dominican. Antes un hombre pensaba que yo era dominicano tan solo por hablar español.
Aquí nosotros también te va a matar.
You never traveled to an Islamic country? Like literally they have avenues and streets that is called Little
Palestine, free Gaza. In Gaza, and you were black, you will be learned and seen. I'm considered second class here. I'm not even considered human.
There's literally a form of slavery happening to Haitians in that country.
Yeah, just talking BS. That's not true. Hi, my name is Kenneth Rosario, well known as Kenneth World TV, and I'm gonna show all the BS that this guy is just talking about Dominican Republic. Let's get into it.
There are 10-year-olds shoe shining for less than 10 cents.
They don't care. Majority of those big families that have a lot of wealth, they use that advantage because they can't use it. They literally can't abuse of the system. They can't abuse the system and know what nobody cares. But you know what is the saddest part? They don't even care because Haiti, it's a fallen state. They don't have a country to fight about that situation because they don't have any state, because they own conflict.
Kids being bought from their Haitian parents and being raised in a Dominican household for the sole purpose of being a maid and a personal servant.
Nope, that's not true. What it's going on is that they so poor and the economic gap it's so little that they don't have the ability to do anything else. But that's BS because they have education. If they want to, they can be entrepreneurs. They can sell in Dominican Republic freely because there's a lot of like taxations and things like that. That's not the bigger issue. The bigger issue is there an excess of illegal aliens in Dominican Republic.
Luis Abinader no puede hacer eso. Con Danilo, bien. Con Leonel, nosotros no tenemos ningún problema. Lo que maltrata a nosotros fue la gente de Haití, no fue el presidente.
Of different Haitians coming to the Dominican Republic illegally.
Domestic servitude. They are literally engaging once again in child labor, indentured servitude, and domestic servitude.
I'm so sorry, man. That's sponsored by Haitian elites too. Dominicans elites, they're just using that as an advantage. Maybe it's true. I'm not saying that there's no child labor because it's prohibited in Dominican Republic by law, but there's a lot of things on paper that doesn't really do service, but it is what it is, man. Nobody wants Haitians in their country. Mexico don't want Haitians.
Afirmaron estos haitianos que las citas que tenían programadas en la Comisión Mexicana de Ayuda a Refugiados, a la gran mayoría se las cancelaron.
Puerto Rican don't want Haitians.
Recientemente fueron detenidos por las autoridades en la isla de Mona, al oeste de Puerto Rico.
Trinidad and Tobago don't want Haitians. Like Europe don't want Haitians. They don't want to deal with that. Doesn't want or don't want Haitians. I think it doesn't want Haitians. I don't know. Sorry, beg your pardon for my pronunciation.
While actively saying things like Haitiano del Diablo, pelo malo, talking about our skin color.
Talking about our skin color. So you're Haitian. And I also gonna guess. Him, his. Something about astrology. Maybe you have a septum nose. Let me see. Oh yeah, everything. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, you're an Aquarius. You have my same sign. Like we have the same zodiac sign. And you're 23 and you're bisexual. That's amazing. Something that I really don't care. That's beautiful. Best singer. I hope we can sing together. Do you really want to know, baby? Oh yeah.
Being the ongoing butt of the joke to where if you are black, you must be Haitian. And because you are Haitian,
No, not necessarily. This is the thing. Necessarily. Sorry. But this is the thing. 1804. Black independent nation. The first nation that got their independence, the colonizers, right? and almost all of them are black, and almost all of them killed the elites of their country that supposedly were whites and mulattoes and mestizos. So anything that are white are their enemy.
And because you are Haitian, you must be less than. You must be.
No, that's your self-esteem. That's not true. Majority of Haitians in the Dominican Republic that are well-spoken and have studies and they work are really, really respect. Let me tell you, as a right-wing guy, I sometimes see like an extremist or like a crazy guy because majority of Dominicans doesn't give an F if those Haitians are working. They will put them as whatever and they're gonna pay them more than Dominicans. And I can show you the proof. I literally have the proof.
But now you guys understand why when they say you're Haitian, that's what they're really saying. That's why they take such offense. Because they know that in their home country, that means you're damn near a slave. You're the
Why you're so obsessed with slavery, man? Like that doesn't even have any sense. Let me explain you why. You are crossing another country. You're not getting accustomed with the culture. Then you're blaming everyone because they're racist. But then when they give you the job, then they are sexist. And then when they give you more wages, then they are discriminate you because they do a joke about their race, which majority of Dominicans laugh about their race because we do not identify by one race.
you're the bottom of the bottom. And because nobody wants to be the bottom of the bottom, so essentially when they call you Haitiano, they're calling you
No,
a slave.
they're not calling you a slave. They're calling you Haitiano because you are Haitian. It's like you're Dominican because you're Dominicano. It's the same thing. So please, if you have complexes, if you have a complex situation about your self-esteem, I recommend you therapy.
Sounds a bit colonizer to me.
Everything it's colonizing, like everything. If you see a white dude or a mixed guy or someone that are mulatto, you automatically go to the root that they are anti-Haitian and they hate Haitians. But almost all Haitians are black. That's the thing. Dominicanos not. Majority of them are mixed. You can see a broad, big amount of different kind of Dominicans out there.
It makes sense because y'all all seem to be a little bit lighter than your grandma.
We never are gonna hold money from anyone and say, we are not taking your money because you're from this place or that place. In the US, they actually did that and they did segregation. And you literally are promoting segregation right now with this content.
Quizá tú mejorabas la raza. No sé.
Maybe you are Arayano and you don't know things because when Dominicans say mejorar la raza, every time they say that is as a joke. Did you live in Dominican Republic for any chance?
To all the Dominican racists who keep stitching my videos, you can contribute to the voices trying to change the country for the better, or you can.
But this is the thing. Why should you worry about the racism of the Dominican Republic and you do not concentrate on the racism they are in Haiti?
Ça veut dire?
Ça veut dire.
Ça veut dire qu'il va parler bonne et il va parler en pile.
Pour le temps même, j'ai maman, ma tante li, et puis des gamelles. Monsieur, you know, guys,
You to let your country be racist. It's up to you. Also, if you're saying that
Maybe your experiences or you experience Dominican Republic from the lens of someone that are really privileged and doesn't know how Dominicans actually perceive reality. Sure, there's inequality, there's different places, good places, bad places. I'm not judging you for that. I'm just saying that you're not seeing the whole reality.
between race and ethnicity, dumbass bullshit. You can't pull that because y'all understand it in school when everybody says pelo malo, you need to go cut that hair. tiene que cortar su cabello is something bad.
Like pelo bueno also, because this is the thing. You have different norms in those schools because we literally have been brought by Catholic schools, which those schools, if you have long hair, you need to cut it out because you're a man. Educational institution that just look bad. And you can have a different opinion than me. You can say, hey, your hair doesn't diminish your IQ or your level of intelligence, and I will say you are 100% correct, but that's the rules of the institution. So just if you don't like it, just move on. I don't know, scroll or whatever.
So if you think that people are not human trafficking on that island when there is barely any structure and it has literally has had past dictators.
So the Dominican mouth that you got, maybe it's a Dominican York or a Democrat or a liberal, which it's really common in those generations of people that read a lot of, mistrusting sources from the left, from different colleges, like, I don't know, the NYU and those places that indoctrinate school students, and they never thought about them, about doing taxes, economy, creating generational wealth, actually going with certain agendas, which the 2030 agenda and all those stuff. Let me ask you something. Support Palestine. Are you think that communism is the only way to solve all the problems in the United States? Do you think that there's more than two genders? Do you think I'm black? If your answer of all those questions are yes, congratulations. You are indoctrinated by the radical left. I mean, the last question you can say no to because I don't identify as a white person, but because I'm Dominican, at the end, I don't even look white. I look like more Mediterranean or like, Iranian, someplace.
If you skip this video, a child will die. And if you care about Palestine, please stop, listen, comment, share, the full 9 yards. But this is from my friend Baby Jody.
The craziest part is that you're supporting people that actually hate you. And I have more than proof of that. Like, I literally have videos that prove that literally all those people hate you.
Palestinians are racist to black people. And if you look around, it's black people that are out there advocating for the rights of Palestinians. This should be a lesson for Palestinians and the Arab community in general to stop being racist towards black people. Because when shit hits the fan, it's black people that come out and they fight for the oppressed.
They literally think that people that are black are cursed, and you are supporting those kind of people. I hope that I can have a conversation with you, like a live session, and we can discuss some ideas. I am a right-winger, a conservative, more of the right. I'm not in the middle anymore. I'm a little bit more radicalized because the BS want to come to my country right now with the agenda of everyone is equal and we respect everyone as equal and everything and whatever. And that's never going to happen because no one is equal. We need to gravitate about gratitude, God, studies, and understand that everyone needs respect. But not empathy, respect. We need to respect each other. Do our thing, mind our own business, because everything has different perceptions of reality. Everyone has different circumstances and everyone are different. For example, I have a big accent, if you notice, but I know proper English. I can discuss with you different manners and really deep topics. But at the same time, I know there's people that are going to judge me because of my accent. And I know those kind of things can bother me a little bit. But anyways, I keep going through it. I'm going to tell you something. We can agree in something. Oracle is a piece of shit.
About the idea of a child also being a sexual being. What disturbs your spirit so much about the idea of a child watching a consensual act?
We are one nation. We are one nation. Identity, politics, all that crap, ethnicity and nationality, we don't give a F about that. And yes, majority of Dominicans are black, like their skin, but not their mentality. Remember, there's 3 differences. Black Americans, people from Africa, and black people from Dominican Republic. Not from Haiti, from Dominican Republic.